Garage is getting out of control again. Gotta get rid of these wheels. I wish someone would buy them. But in this video, if you have a salt generator that actually you should just go outside and look at your salt generator. And if it's been there for a couple years, I guarantee it is, looks like crap. The screen's all messed up, but it probably works great. And the thing that happens with these is the screen just gets destroyed. So, got the sun right in my face. I made that. Let me flip the camera around, I'll show it to you. So, I made this PVC cover for it. And you can see, this is a Pentair, and it is perfect. You can read everything. The display is not destroyed. The housing starts to crack right around here. Water gets in here, and the thing will work, but you're not able to really see or control it because the weather, at least here in Florida, just beats them to death. These are new. They only last, well, actually these did last quite a few years. I don't remember how long, but I did go ahead and replace both of these. And once again, it's just weather. You know, they work fine, but the weather just starts to beat on the gaskets and water gets in there. The heat expanding, contracting. So in this video, we're going to replace this. And it doesn't matter if you have something on the wall, you know, like a pool pilot, or you have this igloo Pentair. You can make something that would hang. If you can imagine, if that was the pool pilot, you could hang something over it. This is some kind of plastic board that I had laying around. I don't really remember why I had it. It's like a plastic foam board. You can see it's all warped from the sun. So it's also black. I think it'll be cooler if it was white. I picked up a piece of starboard from West Marine this week, and we're going to take this apart, reuse the same frame, and mount that starboard on top. And the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of take a look and see if I want to make it a different shape. So that's what it looks like in place. And if I make this any bigger, it's going to hit the side of the heater. I could probably flare it out and make it triangular, give it a little more protection, but that could cause the pool guy to break it. He's been pretty good with this one. So I'm just going to make exactly the same thing. Just cut a piece of starboard, this shape, screw it in. I'll make the screws a little oversized because that's the first thing that's going to crack, is where those holes are. I think I'll round it over so it's nice and smooth around the edges. And that'll be that. Stay tuned. What you need, a piece of starboard. This is 1/2 inch. It's not cheap. This will run you about $70, give or take. This thing is kind of warped. It's even got water in it. See that? I leave the plastic on. I cut it a little bit wider. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna use this because this is a little bit big. A little bit big to slide through there, being this wide. I don't want it to kick back at me, so safety first. This out of the way. Something is not right. that was all about, but something clearly was pressing against the belt. It was probably the vacuum hose. I had recently cleaned this. And that's probably what happened. Now, we could stop here, but I'm going to round this whole top over. All right, you can see what I did here is just glue these up. That's it, very simple. It's not even perfectly square, and it doesn't matter. Let's put a few clamps in here. All right, if you remember, I said I was going to drill the hole bigger than the screw. So the reason why I'm doing that, you can see the screw is this big. I'm going to drill a much larger hole. There'll be plenty of meat to keep the top in place, but the screw will not actually touch. Whoops. The screw will not actually touch the starboard. I'm going to skip those washers, and what this will do is prevent the starboard from cracking. Or at least minimize it from cracking around the edges here. So this is what this looks like. This one needs to be a little tighter. You know what? That one I screwed up a little bit. All right, I decided to do a redo because I drilled this one too deep and it was stripping out. So I went with larger screws, bigger countersinks. This is what it looks like right there. And there we go. So that is finished product. Let's go ahead and stick it outside, see what it looks like. I made one more modification. I drilled these holes. I noticed it was full of water, so watch, and we'll see all the water is coming out of it. So now it'll drain and it won't collect nasty water in there. Well, there we go. New and improved. your system's on now so you can see how clear. This is a 2-year-old salt system. You can see how easy it is to read. Controls work. And it sits right in there just fine. So that top will probably warp over time, but it'll last a lot longer than the other one. It's white, so matchy-matchy, and it'll not really attract heat like that black one does. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you like this idea, and if you have one of these systems or really anything outside you want to protect, just put a cover over it. Please subscribe. I post new random videos all the time. Thanks. See you next time.